And you seem to be very good to learn. I think it's not unknown to Transylvania, because for the people out there, I know Transylvania was a huge cultural hub. Like sometimes when I research Hungarian writers, like from let's say the 19th century, 18th century, they turn out to be Romanians, they turn out to be Serbians, they turn out to be Ukrainians, they turn out to be Slovaks, Croatians, and so on and so forth. You know where I'm going with that. I don't remember their names because I'm sorry. I know Hungarian language is beautiful, but I'm not great with language myself, so I don't remember all their names. But I read like 3 Hungarian writers this year, and they all were born outside of what is now Hungary, and that tells a lot of how developed those areas were intellectually in the former Austro-Hungarian Empire. So it's no wonder why you are this learning type and seeking knowledge and trying to make the best of information for your own development. What are your memories from living in Transylvania? Is anything you want to highlight?
I think I missed you for a second. So what are my memories?
Yes, if there's anything you want to highlight from
Of course.
Transylvania.
Oh my God, yeah. Like, if you mean cultural or
some experience, like, something you wanna tell to the public.
We grow up under the communist dictator Ceausescu. It was great, and we used to have. We didn't have anything like Cuba just right now, maybe worse. But our parents were providers. That's how we learned to be providers. Our parents were native providers. We had everything from nothing, and we didn't take it for granted, anything, even the snow or the spring or the summer, or everything was so basic that we couldn't enjoy it and didn't take it for granted. And then I was the first generation of democracy. 10 years. I was 10 years old when he died, and we started to have access to have the chance to learn Hungarian, Romanian at the same time. Hungary started to recognize us a little bit later. Mixed families, learning from the Romanian foods, the Romanian culture. They used to come at home because till then, we had our struggles to being recognized as Hungarians. But yeah, we enjoyed it a lot. And I am from a small medieval, as I told you, city, which is beautiful with all this great architecture and the buildings. And we have a great Hungarian bibliothèque. You don't remember, but one of our best and my favorite Hungarian writer, his name is Jókai Mór. Beautiful, if you have the chance to. And then the Romanian one is Mircea Eliade.
Yeah.
He's
that one I know.
Just beautiful. So yeah, the culture, the literature, the food, the country, which is the nature, is beautiful.
Do you miss it, or are you fully settled in Spain?
Oh yeah, I missed it. I think I've been here for 17 years and never knew where I'm going to be stable. 2 years ago, I decided that I'm going to stable here in Spain. I had 15 years of didn't know if I'm going back home or I'm going to stay here. But,
When you say home, is that Hungary or Romania, or is it Transylvania?
Romania, Transylvania. Yeah. I never lived in
Hungary. You never lived in Hungary, yeah. So I think the massive Hungarian recognition started with Viktor Orban. I think like 15 years ago or 20 years ago.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. The massive one, yes. That's where we got the double nationality. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big supporter of Hungarians in other communities. So he tries to integrate them. Yes, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, actually. So when I lived in Hungary I lived in Budapest for almost 4 years, and he was a prime minister back then, and people used to tell, oh, you're going to live in Hungary as a foreign and look at your skin color, blah, blah, blah. Never had an issue. I was never an
Never.
object of racism,
Or
not at all. I was totally fine. I mean, I dealt with people who were not pleasant, but they're not pleasant because they were dealing with me. They're not pleasant because there was something wrong with themselves. So I never experienced anything outrageous for being a foreign in Hungary, not at all. And even if there were Orban supporters or or right wing or anything like that, I was totally fine. So it's a myth. It's a myth that you go there and you're going to be discriminated. It's, I mean, you might
never.
be on the back seat because you don't speak the native language, but that's part of the deal, because you're not that integrated. But no one will just ignore you because you are a foreign. That doesn't happen. I can tell you by my own experience.
Hungarian people are amazing. Are amazing. And as you said, if they struggle with themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that I find the Hungarians very specific. They're kind of nerdish culture, a bit like the French and the intellectual type. There's so many scientists. They go to US and they do well. They are innovative. They are intelligent. They are keen to learn. They are very, very, very smart people. I just
Yeah.
wish, and now they're having more opportunities. Since communism, it's over, and they have a real democracy in place, because I think they fully deserve. They are very, very, very smart. Okay, they can be a bit dark and negative at times, and they make jokes out of that. So it's not me saying that's that's Hungarian nature. But overall, when you talk to Hungarian, it's usually a positive experience.